gentlemen, ladies, my name is Tasha, aka BodyGawd, and welcome to my very first YouTube channel. Yes, I have gotten so many requests over the years to start a YouTube channel, and I think I'm finally gonna take the step, and your girl is gonna make it happen, okay? So the first video that I wanna do here today will probably be a little bit long-winded because when I start talking, I can talk, which is why I can't really talk on Instagram. It is just kind of weird for me anyway. But this first video is just gonna be about my fitness journey and how I got started. That is usually the question that I get asked the most, like how did you start, where did you start, when did you start, what did you do, so on and so forth. So today, that video is just gonna be an introduction about myself if you don't already know who I am. And I'm just gonna go a little bit into that story for you guys. I can't wait to tell y'all my story. Keep watching the video. First time doing YouTube video, stay tuned. Okay, so as you all know, I have coined myself and branded myself as the Fit Thick Trainer. And I know it's a whole lot of girls out there doing the same thing, but trust, I was one of the first, okay? So starting out, I've always been an athlete. When I was in high school, I was always thick. I was never a small girl, but I never let that stop me from playing sports. I never let it stop me from being active or anything like that. So the two sports that I played in high school were soccer and gymnastics. And I know when I say that I did gymnastics, people kind of look at me sideways like, girl, you got too much ass for that. But yes, I did. I was able to tumble. I was able to do flips. I was able to do the balance beam. I competed on all the apparatuses. Yeah. So those are the two sports that I played in high school. So I went to college and I did not stay active in college. I gained a whole bunch of weight. Probably the end of my junior year was probably the biggest that I have ever been in my life. And I don't really have many pictures because I was really good at hiding my weight, wearing clothes, wearing big shirts and putting the belts around my waist so you couldn't tell, stuff like that. So at the end of my junior year of college, I was way overweight than what I like to be. And I ended up moving to Atlanta. So I get to Atlanta and I have a really nice apartment. You know, I'm living all right, but if you are from Atlanta, so I moved to Atlanta and I have a really nice apartment. And of course, coming to Atlanta when you're from somewhere else, you don't know anybody, you don't really know what to do. You go out and you party and you eat. And that's what I did. I partied, ate, drank like 4 nights a week, y'all. It was crazy. I'm just so not about that life anymore. So I come to Atlanta, I'm partying, I'm drinking. I'm not worried about my weight. I'm not thinking about my weight. I'm not even conscious or I'm not even aware of like what I'm doing to my body, let alone if I'm gaining weight or not, right? So life hit your girl in the face, okay? I got slapped in the face and I got kicked out of the apartment that I was living in. So I had to make a quick move, and that quick move was to move downtown Atlanta in the city. So when I first moved here, I didn't live in the city. I lived on the outside of the city. So I moved downtown to the city, and no sooner than maybe like 3 days of me living downtown, my car got broken into. And I was already broke because I had got kicked out of my apartment and I already didn't have any money. So as you can imagine, I didn't have the money to get my car fixed. I still had to get to work. Since I couldn't drive, I had to start taking the train, had to start walking to the train station. The train station was a mile from where I lived at the time. So I started walking to the train station. I got myself a bike because I'm like, I can't just be walking around the city. So I got a bike and I started moving. Coincidentally, during that same time, I was really big and heavy in researching like being vegan and being vegetarian and you know what it takes to do that, what type of foods you have to eat, how is it going to affect your body, so on and so forth. So it just so happens I was already broke. I was already living life on the edge, no money, got kicked out of my apartment. During that time, I was like, well, you know, instead of me spending money on meat, I might as well just not eat meat anymore. So during that time, a combination of the two, of me being more active because I didn't have a car and me changing my diet, just even in that one way, I started to lose weight. And I'm like, dang, girl, you started, you hadn't looked like this in a long time. So after I realized that, I started working out and exercising intentionally. So during those times, like I said, I didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't afford a gym membership. So when I did start working out with intention, it was only working out outside. And so those of you who are familiar with Atlanta, okay, I thought I had to sneeze, but it didn't come. So those of you who are familiar with Atlanta, or if you live in Atlanta, then you know Piedmont Park is the most popular place to go downtown if you want to go work out, or you just want to go walk, you want to ride your bike. So there was a trail from my house to Piedmont Park, and I started out by just getting out and running the trail to Piedmont. I started out by just getting out and running and walking to the park at Piedmont and then coming back home. So eventually that led more into me researching exercises. I started doing little stuff here and there. I started doing squats and doing lunges. And I really took advantage of the outdoors because at the time it was all that I had. All right, so fast forward a few months, I had been training myself for a little while. I was loving the way that I looked, and I decided to keep it going, and I ended up getting a job at a gym. So I got the job at the gym, and I started working out in the gym, and I just kept transforming, y'all, and that is really how I got started on my fitness and health journey. Now, how I became a trainer, I'm gonna save that for another video because I get a lot of girls ask me that question too. How did I become a trainer? How did I decide that I wanted to be a trainer? What did I do? What are the steps that I took? All that good stuff. So I'm gonna save that for another video. But I really just had life happen to me, and it was kind of like, you can either take advantage of this moment or you can let it go past. And seriously, y'all, ever since I made that decision to start working out and eating healthy and making it a lifestyle change instead of just a temporary change, I really have not ever went back to that place I was in 6-7 years ago. And I don't plan on doing that anytime in my life because I have worked so hard to make living healthy a lifestyle for me that I just refuse to go back. That was how I got started on my fitness journey. God laid it out for my path, and I just didn't turn back. So if you are out there, or you came across my video, or you follow me on Facebook, or you're friends with me on Facebook, or you follow me on Instagram, and you're getting that itch to make a change, don't ignore that, y'all, okay? That could be your sign. You coming across this video could be your sign that you need to do something different, that you need to make a change. And every person is different. So whether you want to make a change for your health, whether you just want to lose 10, 15 pounds and keep it off, or maybe you want to be a good influence on your family, or maybe you want to be a good influence on your daughter, whatever your reason is, when you get that itch and when you get that sign and when you get that feeling, make sure you act on it, because health is like the most important thing right now, especially with all the stuff that's going on in the world, especially with coronavirus, the C word. It is real life out here in these streets. And the best thing that you could do for yourself and the best thing you can do for your family is to keep yourself together and keep yourself in line so that you are still around for them, so that you are still around for your family, that you're still around to help take care of your parents, so that you're still around for your babies or your significant other or whoever it is that you have around you, for your homegirls, whoever it is that you have around you that you care about. You want to make sure that not only are you taking care of yourself for you, but you want to take care of yourself for them, because if something happens to you, it doesn't just affect you, it's going to affect everybody who loves you and everybody who cares about you and everybody who adores you, okay? Make sure you take care of yourself. I always say health is true wealth. You know, you can have all the money in the world, but what is having a lot of money if you can't breathe when you walk up the stairs, or if you have racks and you got Louis Vuitton bags, this and that, but you don't feel good in your clothes and you're not confident about yourself. If you get that itch, if you get that thought, if you get that feeling, you act on it and do it. Just do it for the later, y'all. Do it for the later. Do it so that when you leave this earth, you know, you can leave it knowing that you take care of you. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BodyGawd, BodyGawd. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on my channel and make sure you turn the notifications on so the next time I upload a video, you are gonna know about it, okay? Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. And since I'm just now starting this channel and I'm just now starting out, I am so open to suggestions of maybe what I should talk about, or if anybody has any questions, y'all can leave them in the comments below. You can send me an email if you have questions, info@bodygawd.com. You can always DM me on Instagram. But I'm so open. I'm here to talk about fitness, health. I'm here to talk about relationships. I'm here to talk about business, bosses only, okay? I'm here to talk about everything with y'all. So make sure if you have anything that you want me to talk about or you have any questions, please ask me. I'm an open book. And I'm ready to go. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see y'all in the next one.